There is a very simple equation to building wealth that I started using 20 years ago when I was 24 that a lot of younger people starting out could take advantage of right now. And it looks something like this. So first you take out debt, which is a loan on an appreciating asset, which is a home. And then you have other people, tenants, pay off that asset for you. So I recently did a video about a change that banks made that is allowing home buyers to buy up to a 4-unit home, 4 different apartments for only 5% down. Once again, I did this when I purchased a home 20 years ago. So let's use a real example today for a house that's on the market that looks like the home I'm talking about, doing the same thing I did when I'm 24. And let's look at what it would look like for you 20 years down the road. So if you purchase this building, this property I found, it's a 3-unit. So there's 3 apartments for $359,000. I found this one in Bellw, PA, which is outside of Pittsburgh. So let's say you put 5% down. That's $18,000. Your mortgage payment would be right around $2,540. You live in 1 2-bedroom apartment, and then you could charge rent on the other 2-bedroom apartment and the 1-bedroom apartment that's in here and that you're not living in. And so I looked it up, and an average 1-bedroom rents out in that Pittsburgh area for $850 for a 1-bedroom and about $1,600 for a 2-bedroom. That's a total of $2,450 that you will receive. This means that your mortgage payment of $2,540 is being paid for by the rent of the other 2 apartments, allowing you to literally only pay $100 to live there. So let's go to step 2 that I did. You need, let's say, some more space 3 years down the road. So you rent out the apartment that you were living in and you purchase a single family home, maybe even a 2-bedroom single family or a 3-bedroom, one that you can also rent one day. Once again, you put 5% down. And the day comes when you meet someone and you want to get married and you just can't fit in this smaller single family home. So you go out and find a slightly larger home, a 4-bedroom or a 3-bedroom, whatever's bigger than you had. Because once again, you can do 5% down, or you can use 3.5% down with an FHA loan on these single families. And you live happily ever after. The end, right? No, this is just the beginning for you as you keep leveling up your homes and using lower down payments as you move along and are getting bigger spaces that your family needs. But the grand finale comes later in life if you're patient and smart. So let's look back at the decisions you made and where you are 20 years down the road at my ripe old age of 43. That 3-unit home that you first bought is now renting out for $4,600. So you're cash flowing almost $200. You are $2,000 over the payment. You now, if you just made your payments, you owe $33,000. Or nothing if you pay an extra $200 a month. It is now worth, and we put it into a calculator so you can see it, your home is now worth $780,000. That means if you would sell this, you would have cash of about $750,000. And let's not forget the single family home that you did the same thing with. And let's say you had $500,000 from that single family that's now renting out. This is not even counting the home that you're currently living in with your family and your spouse, significant other. So just selling those 2 homes at the age of 43 years old, you'd have a total of $1,250,000 to invest in, buy more real estates, pay off student loans, pay for your kids' college. And we haven't even added other investments yet that you should be able to be investing in from the beginning, because your only mortgage payment is $100 when you got started. And you're only 43. So is doing this scary? For some people, yes, it will be scary. Will there be people that tell you not to do it, that it's a big risk? Absolutely. I had people who cared about me tell me not to do it. But the reason I share this with you is because it's the most logical and easy way for anyone, if you're buying a home, to begin creating wealth and a financial foundation for yourself early on in life. So make sure you follow for more real estate and finance tips, and comment the word invest if you've done this, or if hopefully I've convinced you to start doing it now.